Hey, and welcome back. This is Jeremy, and today we're going to be talking about the if statements. So, what is an if statement? Well, an if statement decides whether a section of code should be executed or not. So, what happens is the if statement uses this Boolean to decide. If you remember what a Boolean was, it's either true or false. Decides if the next block should be executed. So, one way to look at it is like, uh, is it sunny outside? If it is sunny outside, I should wear a hat and sunglasses. If it's not sunny outside, then we don't have to worry about anything. So that's kind of like one way to look at it, kind of like a flow chart, I guess you could look at it. That being said, there's also these relational operators. I think that's right. Yeah, like the greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, and not equal to. And I'll show you what those are real quick. So let's get a project started. Let's see. So a Java project. I'm just going to call it if. And then inside here we're going to make our class. And I'm going to call this if statement. Oops. Statement. I cannot type this morning already. Awesome. Okay. So that being done, I'll populate. This is our what? Class header. And here we're going to do our main method. So public static void main string args. So main method. Okay. Alright, so like I was saying, for the if statement, so it could be like if, what I say, sunny outside. Sunny outside, you know, if this is true, we're going to wear some sunglasses. Wear sunglasses. Okay. And if it's not, we're not going to do anything. Okay, that's just kind of put it in English. For the relational operators, those are greater than, less than. You got greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. You also have equal. That compares both sides. If like 1 is equal to 1, because if you just use regular equal signs, you actually sign that variable. If you remember, like doing assignments before, that you get to use the double equals. This is something kind of get used to a little bit. All right, so those are all the relational operators that I believe. Yeah, I think that should be all of them. So, and when you combine these with, like, say, like x is greater than y, is this going to be true or false? And then you could say, is y less than x, true or false? Is x is greater than or equal to y, true or false? That's just what you're going to get. So let's look at what it's going to look like. Okay, so let's write our first one. So we got if. Nothing is set yet, but this is just like the template of how the if statement is set up. So we'll say f is greater, or excuse me, x is greater than y. Then we're going to type in here, say system dot out dot print, and we're just going to say true. Okay, so that's the basic overall structure of what an if statement looks like. Now, you don't have to use the curly brackets as long as it's on the same line, but if you put more statements below this, then you have to use the curly brackets. I just put the curly brackets in just to keep the habit going. Just one day you're probably going to forget. You're going to have like 4 or 5 lines, and you forgot to put your curly brackets in, and you get an error, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. So, there's a rule of thumb that I've read in a few different Java books, and it's the conditional executed statement should be on one line after the if condition. Like I said, you don't have to use this, but I like to. The other one is the conditional executed statement should be indented one level from the if statement. So you can see how Eclipse automatically indented this for us. So instead of being lined up with the if, it moved it over a tab basically. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our first real if statement. So let's get rid of all this crap. Okay. So let's make some variables. Let's do int x, which is a horrible variable name, but we'll do it just for demonstration purposes. Equals 10. And then we say int y equals 11. Then we can say if x is greater than y. Oops. Yeah, y. System dot out dot print, and we're going to say true. Alright, we're going to run this and let's see what happens. We get nothing back as a result. Well, because 10 is not greater than 11. So that's an if statement for the most part to compare numbers and such. So you might be thinking, well, how do I compare characters to like a yes or an n, stuff like that. So let's take a look at that real quick. We'll just comment these out for right now. Okay, so we'll use the char. So we'll say char a equals a. And when you want to assign a char variable, you have to use the single quotes. We'll say char b equals b. So I'm not sure if I covered that last time about the single quotes or not. So we say a is greater than b. So what do you think? Do you think a is greater than b? No, that's not. Actually, what it uses is these characters are ordinal, which means that they have an order in a Unicode character set. So like, I think A is like 66 and B is 67. So 67 is actually greater than 66. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, that's how that works. Well, that's the basics of an if statement and also the rational operators. And that's a good thing to kind of keep those relational operators in your head, so you're going to be using them quite a bit in like the next few sections we're going to talk about, because next we're going to be talking about the if else statement, and we're just going to keep going on from there. Okay, so until then, hope this is helpful. I hope you guys did great on the exercises from last time. So until then, make sure you hit that subscribe and like. I'll see you guys later.